another quick energy check session. So this is going to be a quick check for the week of April 27th to May the 3rd. For Taurus, we just had that new moon in Taurus to start our week off. And basically with that new moon, that was time for grounding, stability, setting intentions, pretty much building your foundations for the future. So a lot of last week's energy check reads, it was stressing on a lot of the signs, you know, doing just that, grounding, finding balance, stability, all of that. So for our quick energy check, we will be using, of course, my classic tarot deck. And then at the end, we will be using the Mind into Oracle cards. And we'll go ahead and pull one of those for you at the end of the read. So, all right, Taurus, let's go ahead and get started. All right. Oh, and music paused. Okay. All right. I've already, cleansed my space. Normally before I get on here, I jump into meditation mode, but we'll go ahead before we start with your reading. Go ahead, light my Palo Santo. All right. Let's cleanse the energy. All right, spirit guides, I ask that you guide us and protect us as we channel the energy for the collective Taurus this week of April 27th to May 3rd with the new moon energy. I ask that you keep us safe and sound. I ask that all negative energy that happens to slip through be transmuted into positivity. Also, we can return that back to sender. I ask that you give us the information for the Taurus collective, and in that information, you give us what we need to hear versus what we want to hear. All right, amen. I say. Let's get this started. All right. Here is the energy check for the week of April 27th through May 3rd for the Taurus collective spirit. Help us with the energy for the week of April 27th through May 3rd. New energy for Taurus. All right, and bottom of the deck, it is the Six of Pentacles. Might be a little blurry. I'm gonna focus today so that I don't read the wrong cards, because I know last week I said the wrong thing. I corrected it, but it's like I couldn't see the cards. So there's that. We have the Six of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So bottom of the deck reveals basically your subconscious when it comes to like your subconscious attitude when it comes to giving and or receiving wealth and poverty. Also the power associated with them. So are you having like any hidden desires to control something, or if you're maybe even having like a hidden sense of entitlement when it comes to helping or supporting certain situations or others. So we'll dig more into that. Let's see what we pull for you. many. I'll take that one. Put the rest back. Alright, Spirit, can I get one more for Taurus? Alright, Taurus. So we got the Death card, the Knight of Swords, and the last one I pulled in the reverse was the Four of Cups. It might be a little blurry in here. Alright, so pretty great combination of cards, to be honest, especially with the new moon in Taurus. This is a great way to start off, honestly. So the Death card, as you know, the Death card is going to signify, you know, endings or new beginnings, which is very good. The combination of the three cards, honestly, this is all great signs. So then we have your Knight of Swords, and since it was in the upright, it does show a determination and drive to like seek opportunities now. And the reversed Four of Cups, this one is showing like your desire to be more involved and engaged. You could have been in hermit mode, or potentially you were in a period of detachment from the world, or you were just in deep introspection is what this card is telling me, which is still, that's a good thing. Pretty much the three of the cards together is going to signify that, of course, you went through or could be going through a significant period of transformation, and it could be or has already involved a sudden end to something that was old, and it's being followed up by a new burst of energy, and you're having like the ambition to create something new. So I'm all for new things, new creations, all of that. Really good for your energy check this week, Taurus. So I'm gonna put those to the side. Whatever it is, like a transformation is always great. Like at the time we're going through certain transformations and things ending, just remember it's always a new beginning, and sometimes we have to shed a lot of that old, and sometimes it's things that we don't want to let go of or we hold on to. But in order for you to grow and flourish into something new or elevate, you sometimes have to, you know, leave certain things in the past to move forward. But overall, very good energy check. So we're gonna go ahead and close out with the Oracle deck. We're gonna pull one card for you all before we end your energy check for the week. All right. So what does Taurus need to know from the Oracle deck for this energy check for the week? What does Taurus need to know from the Oracle deck to close out the energy check for the week? Close out energy for the week. Patience. All right, so that is actually a really good card to go along with the tarot cards that were pulled for you. So patience, you're being asked to practice patience right now. It's not easy to do this, but you're strong, and there's a reason why things aren't aligning in the way you want them to in this moment. Have patience, it will eventually work out. So, I mean, based on the card saying that you're going through a transformation, usually when there are new beginnings or something is new to us, we are super uncomfortable or we are fearful of the unknown. During this time, through all these new transformations and these new beginnings and growths, it's going to be in your best interest, Taurus, to stay patient. So patience is key. Make sure you stop and think this week for the energy and focus on your patience, okay? All right, Taurus. So thank you for joining me for your energy check for the week of April 27th to May 3rd. I will see you all next week. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day and you have an amazing week. And just remember, you are magical.